See that? See that? That's Annie. Happy Annie today. Yeah. Sunday, we're at a breezer. I've just been in a French bakery. No oatmeal cookies. No walnut bread. There we go. Look, there we go. You haven't seen her. So today's vlog. We're out in Davao. Is it becoming more expensive to live in Davao? Yes. Why is it becoming more expensive? Inflation is running at 8.9% for April, and it's going to continue in the 8 to 9% inflation for May. So what's going to happen? Everything's going up. It's like the elevator of life. And what are the government doing? They're internal fighting. They're beating each other up. Yeah, you have Mr. De La Rosa being shot at and fired at. Oh my God. Why can't they concentrate on the country rather than their personal problems? Yeah, I'm going to go and get a beer. Take care. Wow, look at that. Okay, that used to be Marks and Spencer's there. Now it's closed. And this used to be a top-end shoe. Now it's going to be Vision Express, so you can see what's going on. And they got the cash machine there to pay all your bills. There comes Annie. Look, there we go. Annie wants to know where I've been hiding. Nothing. Annie gets on her phone, like most Filipinas, and she becomes oblivious to the world. Yeah. There we go. There's Annie. Look, see? It's getting stressful. We're going to go and get something to eat. I've had a beer with George, and we've caught up, put understanding about life back in the UK. George is really pissed off because Liverpool lost 4-2 to Aston Villa, and that's when people lose, when football matches go against you in the UK, you get really upset. In this country, in the Philippines, it's basketball, yeah, or as I call it in the UK, netball. Yeah, it's a sport that they love in this country, but yeah, football is what I like. My team lost as well, but my team will always lose because they're bloody hopeless. They sell all their good players. Right, we're going this way to get some food because I need to get some food. I know that where we're going doesn't have cookies and it doesn't have walnut bread on a Sunday, so we're going there. But as we're going to do, I'm going to talk about inflation today and the impact in the Philippines. There we go. Look at Annie. So we're here at Kenny Rogers, table 17. So French bakery's over there, but they've got a 20-minute waiting list, not guaranteed. But we're third in line, so I didn't turn around and do that. Okay, let's have a look what we've got in Kenny Rogers. I've been coming here for a couple of years, and I'll always order the same food. And the food is roughly around $6.90 with my drinks and everything. Today, $9.20. Why is that? Well, it's all about inflation. Look at those lovely roast chickens. There, Koya. So you've got your sides. Look at that. Those sides are all there, half empty. They're topping them up. There's the muffins. You get these lovely little muffins when you turn around and come here. Then you get your big salads. Then you get your canned drinks. They don't do in soda machines anymore because it's easier to do cans. Just give cans or large bottles. There's the offers up there. Looks very nice. It's been open a couple of years here. I've got one up at St. Lucia, up near the airport, which is in the mall up there. That's very nice. There we go. There I am. Hello. I'm here. There we go. Let's wait and see what we get. But inflation. So inflation. Let's talk about it. So a couple of months ago, I was doing some vlogs on living costs, and I've done a couple of vlogs in the last couple of months. And when we go shopping, we get less food in our bags now when we shop for around 4,000 to 5,000 pesos. So instead of getting 6, 7 or 8 bags, we're getting like 6. Then last month we turned around and we got 4. And then beginning of this month we turned around, it's the 17th today of May. I got 3 bags for 3,500, 4,000 pesos. which you can say what you want. It's all about the people at the top believing that the people that work hard in the Philippines, paying their tax like good people, that the people at the top don't need to be held accountable for the tax they're being given to run the country. And that's the problem. When you get free money, which is what tax is in the Philippines and any other country, when you get free money, people don't respect it. They don't respect it at all. So what's the solution? I don't know what the solution is, and I can't give you a reason. I just know that petrol's more expensive, rice is more expensive, meals eating out is more expensive, Coca-Cola's more expensive, schooling prices. So because there's 8.9% inflation this month, the schooling that happens or enrolment is going to incur an 8.9% increase in the cost to go to school, which means paperwork or paper that you need for printing out your paper for your schoolwork is going to be more expensive. Your taxis are not going up, but the fuel is. So the taxi drivers are making less, the pedicab men are making less, the bus drivers are making less, government officials are making less, but it's costing them more to live. Their utang, their baon is increasing because of inflation. They're paying more to borrow money. They're paying more to get a loan. They're paying more to turn around and do the workday cash. Everybody is being squeezed in the Philippines. What I see at the moment, that the Davao government, the commerce of Davao, turned around and said yesterday, Saturday, well, it was out on Friday, it came out very late Friday that inflation was running at 8.9% for April, and it will continue to run at that level and maybe a little more for May. So will it hit 10% on inflation in the Philippines? I think it will. And as I said at the intro, the government are more interested in protecting and covering up their own mistakes rather than making sure that the 80 million Filipinos get a good standard of living. And the people, the Philippines, the honest Philippine person can't get ahead. They have to struggle. And people are saying to me, oh, we got to wait 2 years and he'll be gone. That's the president, current president, he'll be gone. Yeah, but the problem is that he'll be gone, but all of the crocodiles that he leaves behind will all be there fighting, and they're all manipulating what's going on. Same in the UK. Keir Starmer got hammered in the local elections, but he's hanging on because of all of his little, all of his little deals that he's done with these foreign countries and all these rich billionaires, and they're all paying him to be corruption. That's what it's all down to. People pay higher prices to keep inept people in power. They all turn around and say to you, I will do this for you, I will turn around and do this, I will make your life better. No, they make your life worse. Don't believe any of them. Don't believe any of them. Anyway, it's really busy here at SM, at Abriza. Met George today, had a chica. Got Annie in front of me. She's playing around with her mobile phone. Look, here we go. Look. See, there's a mobile phone. Yeah. So there you go. What's this drink here, darling?
It's iced tea.
Iced tea, full of sugar, made by Nestea. Yeah. All full of sugar. Not very good. Comes with the meal for free. Nothing's for free.
Yeah.
There we go. We've got a barbecue sauce. We've got a gravy. Look at that. The pots have got smaller. And then we've got another soy sauce. Well, that's for Annie. So Annie's ordered the fish. I've ordered the chicken and ribs. Normally it's around 720, 750 peso, including the drinks and the 2 sides of each and that little corn muffin. However, today, 950 peso. It's gone up by 200 peso for lunch. My Coke Zero, obligatory. Yeah. We got a food market starting here at 4 o'clock. Annie and a young lady are going to go, called Jacqueline, are going to go and have a walk around that. I'm going to go home. I can't be bothered walking around the food market when it's dark. I can't see what's going on. Anyway, I saw a friend of mine yesterday called Greg. He's in Premier Davao Hospital. He broke his femur, so he's got to have an operation tomorrow. So all the best, Greg. Look after yourself. Get well soon. Well, look at there's my chicken and my rib and my boiled potatoes and my coleslaw and my little dinky muffin. There we go. And he's got white fish, no garlic, vegetables. Are the vegetables cold?
Nice one.
Warm. And then the rice. There we go.
But why do they have better set meal when we order at home?
I don't know that, darling.
They have muffin. When we order at home, they have muffin.
Where's your muffin?
There's no muffin. No, I think it's different because on the set meal on the picture there's no muffin.
No.
But when we order it online, there's a muffin.
There's a man walking out with his meat.
Yeah. And you can choose?
Goya, there is no muffin with this meal?
No sir, no muffin sir. In one sir, healthy calories sir is no muffin sir.
Oh, okay lang. Anyway, so there we go. So, if you order at home, you get a muffin. If you order in the restaurant, you don't get a muffin. Annie's ordered soup, and the soup's not arrived. Well, there we go. There's the invoice. If you can read it, you're better than I am. I can't read it. So, what I would suggest, if you're going to be ordering food from Kenny Rogers, order it online because you get a better food selection when you're at home than you do when you're out. This is my boiled potatoes. Oh, let me have a look.
And then normally you can choose which sides do you want for your healthy calorie meal. Which what I often order. But now is I said, can I change the side? They said I can't change the side. It is what it is.
Well, look at that. So it's a take it or leave it service in Kenny Rogers. Anyway, I got my rib, I got my chicken, and I got my coleslaw. I get more coleslaw here than when I was at home. I got my little muffin, but this is 640 peso what I'm looking at. So that's £8 or $10. Depending on what exchange rate you're using, yeah. Somebody was complaining the other day to me that the exchange rate I was using wasn't right. Well, exchange rate changes, because currency converter changes. You get payments, you get things taken out of your money transfer. Anyway, we're going to enjoy our life, enjoy our meal. Sunday lunch. Oh, there we go. I've got a breast with a chicken wing, and he's going to have the chicken wing. Okay, bon appetit.